What is up, YouTube? So today is Friday, January 24th. It is currently 9:50 p.m. I have been up since at least 5 o'clock, and I went to bed after editing and uploading my video yesterday and doing a few other things. I was up until like 12:30 in the morning, but that's not what this video is about. Today, we're near the end of our fast. We're near the end of our 21-day fast. The official last day of fast, I believe, is tomorrow. And then it will officially be over on Sunday, right? So in 2 days, on the 26th. And anyway, today, just as all the other days, I was scheduled to be at church, but we had a prophetic summit that lasted all day. It's the reason why I'm just coming home and it's so late. And anyway, I didn't know it was a prophetic summit. I just know that I committed to serving all days for 21 days of prayer and fasting. And during those 21 days, I expected to just operate in my gifts of helps and craftsmanship, right? I also have a spiritual gift of wisdom, which, as I understand it, is basically applying knowledge, and that combined with my gift of helps gives me a somewhat unique calling into helping other people, right? Guiding other people, but it's not the same as the gift of teaching or the gift of leadership. And anyway, in my adult life, I've known that for quite some time now, that it's important for me to do the work of working on myself and building a business, not for the sake of money, but for the sake of having the experience and credentials necessary to effectively help people in the fullest capacity based on my personal skill set. That was confirmed to me today. Creativity and entrepreneurship are something that I'm supposed to help people with by being an example. And outside of that, something that wasn't necessarily spoken to me, but something that I've also known, is that it is common for people to open up to me very quickly into our relationship, a lot of the times the same day that they meet me, and to tell me more things than they would tell most. And that's interesting because it generally leads to a dialogue or a conversation where I try very carefully not to take on the full role of counsel, because I do not feel qualified to always counsel people in the things that they're asking for counsel in. If you watch my goals for 2025 video, I mentioned that I'll be getting some certifications this year. I believe the one that I mentioned in that video was a pilot's license. And I know that one of the other certifications that I'll be getting is one in counseling. I knew those things. I didn't know how. And today I believe I got the answer to that. Anyway, there was a lot that was shared over the course of today in pertinence to me operating in my gift and being told, or what was confirmed was, what people request of you is generally an indicator of what your gift is and how you are supposed to impact the world in the way that God has designed you. And I'm looking forward to operating in that gift in the fullest capacity once I'm qualified. Part of the reason why I'm doing these videos every day or shooting for that is because part of what was instructed to me last year was to be more selfish. And the way I interpreted that is to take the skill set and the experience that I've sharpened and developed over the last few years, instead of just using it to help other people's businesses and other people's brands and help other people with their finances and their personal development, apply those same lessons to myself with the same amount of effort and tenacity and passion. And so that's what we're doing. We are less than a month in, and I can tell you that this is unfamiliar territory for me. I feel like there are quite a few other things that I want to share, but I want to make sure that I do it with a clear mind. And so a longer video about this subject will more than likely come later, because I think it's important to clearly state the intention and association between my strong beliefs in entrepreneurship and small family-based businesses being the solution many people need in order to free themselves of the mental, emotional, and spiritual bondage that they feel in everyday life, as well as as a result of people essentially finding their calling in that way, that impact will have the chain reaction of making the world a better place, making our communities better communities, and ultimately leading to me having the impacts that I was designed to have. I am a creative. I am an entrepreneur. I am a man of God. And I am also often requested to be a mentor. It is time for me to grow into that role and prepare myself accordingly so I can hold that responsibility with responsibility. Anyway, I think this is probably the most vulnerable thing I'm going to upload, at least within the next 24 hours. And God willing, tomorrow's video will be the follow-up that I intended to do today for the online store that has improvements that still need to be made. Because we're 6 days behind, or a week behind, however long we're behind, I still owe you 2 book reviews, right? Reading a book a week, that is a thing. Book reviews need to be done. There are also events on the Create Freedom meetup page that need to be updated. I also think there are more responsibilities that I need to fulfill, but more on that if it's confirmed after my conversation tomorrow. Anyway, that's all I have right now. I appreciate you for all of you that watch this very vulnerable video. Thanks for being a part of the journey. And I'm happy that we have the opportunity to grow together. Peace.